All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rekah Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, a peace and salutation to the elect. This is Ashan coming at you once again from the Baltimore branch of GMS, and I would like to bring the fellow Akim and those out there that's listening and watching and having faith, and those that's new to this truth, a video. I'm going into this. It was a video back then. I believe this came out in the '90s, right? It was sent to me by a nice brother, beautiful brother in my camp. So I was, it was, I said, damn, I used to watch this video, when I was, younger, because it came out in the '90s. For those that, grew up in the hip hop era or whatever, you might remember this video. Positive K, the guy, he wasn't is I think he only came out with like one. This was a hit, and like I believe like 9-4, 9-5. It could have been a little earlier than that, maybe 9-3. But I think it came out like 9-3. But I know I was in like middle school or something. But I know it was pretty popular. A lot of people were singing it on the streets, but you gotta think how you gotta sit back and look at it and like how wicked this song was. See, we don't pay a lot of songs. We hear the beat and the melody, and we go along with it. And if it sound good, then everybody's singing it. But we don't look past that. We don't look deep into the song and realize like, damn, this is a wicked ass song, because the whole time the guy talking about adultery, sleeping with another man's woman, and that's the thing with Jake. Jake Esau is the master of that, because and ain't no, like the scripture said, there's no fornicator like Esau for one morsel of meat. So this birthright. So we all know Esau is the devil, but Jake has mastered this technique as well, because that's all through the songs. Lil Wayne always sung about, oh, your girl this and your girl that. I got your girl. That was wicked as hell, But Jake, Esau put allow these records to be produced because he got all the money and stuff, and Jake come out and then end up being a rapper, and then, it's just demonized, And Jake goes and buy it up, and Jake puts it in his mind, and now it's become a culture. It becomes a thing. Yeah, it's like a badge of honor. Yeah, I slept with that man, woman. Yeah, I fuck, excuse my language, but yeah, I F this chick, And the females just as wicked as all hell. We know they the weaker vessel, but they go along with it as well, because, they follow behind the man. So the scriptures say a wicked woman is given to a wicked man, But I'm gonna play a little bit of this video to show you and to prove to you how wicked it was, And back in the '90s, we didn't really realize it because we wasn't following the scriptures. We didn't have the 100% truth, We didn't know the knowledge, Some of us brothers, we were young back then, so we wasn't introduced into the truth yet. Some of us are still in certain denominations. Like I myself, I was, my parents, they were heavily into the Jehovah's Witness, in which they ain't want, they was into that Jehovah's Witness thing, but you got wickedness everywhere, But I'm gonna play this a little bit of this.
Yo, Pars, they got them 3 joints right there, man.
Yeah, that is dumb. Tell them to get in with that fitting, go. Yeah, I'm gonna do just that, man. Just that.
then when she said that, he should have been. Well, he shouldn't have went that long. You know. But we know he's in a world or whatever. But for brothers that's new to the truth or whatever, or that's in the truth. It should be short. To find out and it's simple. Are you married or are you single? And if she's single, which all these women out here are messed up. None of them are virgins, but we under this, we under grace, but we got to do what we got to do as well. But if she dealing with a man, you leave her alone. Okay, so you bye. That's it. But if she's single, then it's open game. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna play on this because let me.
What your man got to do with me? I'm not trying to hear that shit.
See, Jake ain't trying to hear that. Jake is just trying to. It's wicked as hell. Jake is trying to get into them panties of a married. Now let's go to the scriptures. Cause Jake, and we all know that Esau, he was doing this. This was a thing with him. He would get off on that. It goes back way before that, in ancient times. But Esau gets a thing out of, and a lot of Jake don't know this. Esau has a thing with dealing with married women that's with Israelite men, so-called black men. Esau, he gets off on that. He likes to, because that's a badge of honor, and Jake just ran with it as well. But he was doing that in slavery. I'm going to do some more research on that too, because back in slavery, so-called Jacob be out in them fields, and Esau, and hey, I'm going to say this. He was doing it in front of Jake's face a lot. Because we ain't had the power. But say you out in that hot sun doing Esau would be in the with your woman, with your wife, or the woman that they set you up with. He'd be having a black woman as a bed wench. But then he'd have all his little bed wenches and his wife, and that's the thing I don't get about you Israelite women. A king supposed to have multiple women, and even the damn Edomite woman know that. She sat back and but you Israelite women have a problem with that. Here it is, Esau, he got his rocks off, and the white woman know that. She like, go daddy, get your, but you Israelite women, you damn devils, you don't want your man to have nothing. But that go back to the curses, But yeah, he would sleep with your wife. He gets off on that. It's a badge. It's like he conquered. And they do that now in these porn fetishes and all that. Like the woman to be married. And even on these damn jobs, Jake woman to be married to a Jake man. She go get all dapped up on these jobs. And then she's sleeping with the bosses, the Edomite bosses and all that. That's a big thing. It's real. We try to bring that out more often because it's a big, and it gets swept under the rug. But the Me Too thing kind of like exposed it a little bit. But they only trying to make it a Jake thing. Like it's an Israelite thing. But Edomites are big on that. And then, this my thing. You'll have two Israelite men kill each other over a woman, but the whole time she's the Israelite woman, she's dealing with an Edomite. It's a mess out here. That's why the Lord going to destroy this place. Let's go to the scriptures with us. I don't want to rant too much, but I'm gonna go to Exodus because this is wicked. But we didn't realize it because the beats, you hear the harmony, dun, 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 and you are bopping your head. Let's go to Exodus. We're going to go to chapter 20. That's Satan. They want to take all day loading up. All right, this is Exodus chapter 20, and we're going to go with verse 14. And it reads, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." Right. An Israelite shouldn't be out here committing adultery, and that's one of the commandments, you know? Let's go to Deuteronomy and kind of connect this. We're going to go with Deuteronomy, the 22 chapter. And we're going to go with verse 22. And it reads, "If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shall thou put away evil from Israel." You see? So these are the laws we have to follow, you know? And in this video, you see this Jake, you know, it's just a video, music video, but Jake, this heavy in the black community, you know? This heavy in the black community, guys sleeping with other guys, woman, you know, she might be living with him, and that might be her husband, and she going out. Man, in the ancient world, she would be put to death, you know? That's another reason why all these diseases is heavy out here like that, you know? Because all this wickedness. All right, let's get we're gonna go to Romans, and we're gonna go with chapter 7. I'm gonna start at 3, and it reads, "So then, if while her husband liveth," meaning he's still alive, "she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress." Right, so women ain't supposed to be dealing with more than one man, or she should be called an adulteress. It says, "But if her husband be dead, she is free from the law." So if a woman, okay, let me finish it out. "So that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man." Right. So if a woman be married and her husband, you know, happen to die, or unforeseen occurrence happen, and he's not around anymore, then she can go out and find another husband. But now these days, these women, me and the brothers was talking about this the other day, they practice hypergamy. And that's totally wicked. That's that's being a whore. That's and you know what? These women are almost worse than these prostitutes. You might as well say they prostitutes, because they jumping on hypergamy is when a woman hop from one man to another, climbing the ladder, like one successful man to another, but she starts low. Like, say she might be young, and that's wicked. Say, ain't supposed to be doing that. You find one man and you're supposed to be with him forever. But these women you can't tell a woman that now these days to do that. You crazy. They'll look at you like you done lost your mind. Cause she want all the rods, you know? They whores. You know? She don't want to just mess with she want multiple rods. These women out here are whores. You know? They find a man to deal with to get by for that particular time. Like, she might see a brother or whatever. Oh yeah, I could deal with him for about a month or two. Get him to probably pay my cell phone bill, or I don't have nobody else around right now, or he'll do for right now. Then they'll get with him. But soon as they find their opportunity for another come up or another chance to get maybe the next guy, his social status might be a little bit higher or anything. Women are like children. They might find a simple thing in a man that she might not she might find attractive or something like that. It could be the littlest thing to the biggest thing. He might have a Mercedes, and you might have a Pontiac or something. And she, oh yeah, I'm gonna get with him because I like his car, so I'm gonna get with him. And then she moved to him. Then, he might. Then she see another guy. He might have a little bit more money. So she moved to him. Then she moved. So she's climbing a ladder, and that's wicked. That's wicked as hell. You ain't. That's being a whore. I mean, what's the difference from that? Because she's waiting every month. She changes she dealing with a guy every month to 6 months to a year. What's the difference? Really, what's the difference for her and a prostitute? Ain't no difference. It's just a prostitute straight up. Like, look, you gotta pay me this, or you gotta pay me that. Ain't no difference. So that's the basically the point I wanted to bring out. Because it's wicked out here, man. And to the brothers out there, you gotta, hey man, we some of us we're gonna have to wait till we get on the other side, maybe to get a wife or our wives, because in this thing, most of these women are tainted. They done been with multiple men already. They done been with 100 guys. Women. This society is set up for women to pick and choose, meaning they have the authority, and that's totally off. That's why Esau got to go, because a man, if say a woman don't pick you, you asked out. You asked out. That's why 40% of black men in the community don't have kids, because these women are picking and choosing who they want to be with. Right? And it's funny because they always pick the wrong man. 1 month they'll be pregnant. You like, God damn, how you get? And then the next month they ain't with the guy no more. It seems like that happened to every so-called black woman I see. They never never with the man that they had a baby by. And this happened, and the black community needs to go. I'm glad the Most High gonna put a couple nukes down to this place, because you got all types of things in the black colorism. You got women, they running around trying to what it called, it's all it would drive you nuts. I think it's a thing called grafting, to where as though they try to get I want all they might be prejudiced. Because the black woman, she's the most prejudiced within her nation, against her men. She might say, I don't want no kids with nappy hair, and I want all my kids to be light skinned. So she'll just have babies by a light dude, or it could vice versa. It's ridiculous, man. It's wicked. We need to get up out of here. Woman might say, because women are like children, so they pick the little itty bit. She might be dealing with you, but you might have a certain walk, and or your leg, you might have hurt your leg, and she don't like the way you walk anymore. So now she going to find another dude to deal with, So we have to get up out of America, We have to get out. The Most High going to destroy this place. But I hope this was edifying, Lord willing, he put the fire in me to push another video, because I like this topic, Lord willing, it might be a part 2, or, I'll elaborate on other things, But I hope this was edifying to the body. Till again, Shalom.